Alright, this is Epic Beer Dudes beer collection. Dun, 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 dun. What was that?
Your boy over here.
Let's just pan through these a little bit. The Yeti series, Black Butte 23, the Obama, this, all the Avery beers, some American Quads, Lips of Faith, Cascadian, McKellar, some Stone beers.
Hi, buddy.
This is epic. And what have we got here? My very own Dark Passenger. Wow. Okay. What's up, guys? Happy Homebrew Wednesday. This is my homebrew. If you go on my channel, it is plastered all over the wallpaper. This is one of my very first Belgian Quad recipes. It's a Belgian quadruple ale called the Dark Passenger, coming in at 10% ABV, brewed by yours truly. This particular bottle has been sitting, maturing, re-fermenting, bottle conditioning in this bottle, in the cellar, with absence of light for an entire year. Now, the color isn't as dark as your typical normal Trappist Belgian Quad. I think when I was making this, I wasn't really concerned about the color more than I was about the ingredients, and I should have paid more attention to that. So that's a negative half point on there. Let's get a nose on it though. Okay. Man. See, this is where patience counts, where it's an absolute virtue, because with the Belgian Quads, if you brew them right, the longer they sit in the bottle, I swear, just the better they get. A month out of the bottle, it was alcohol forward. I actually literally poured it out because I couldn't stand to drink it. 3 months, it was way too spicy. 6 months, you could tell we were gonna go somewhere with it, and you know, but it just, the flavors didn't meld together well enough to where we wanted. So I said, okay, I'm gonna put it in the back of the cellar, let it age for a year, get this thing some real maturation, and see where we're at in a year, and see if it's something where maybe I can enter in a homebrew competition or something. Now, the smell on it, if I didn't get to it already, it's effervescent. It's got, believe it or not, a really refreshing, clean, crisp smell with that really overly ripe, dark plum skin, just really soft, like you pick up a plum and it's just way too soft to eat. Just overly ripe plum, golden raisins, a lot of dark, fig notes, date notes in there. It's just a whole Belgian profile gamut in terms of like the Belgian yeast strain. We used WLP 500 on this, so it's a fruitier strain rather than WLP 530, which is more spicier than fruitier. So, and I wanted to have those dark fruit characteristics in there. It did the job in the nose. White Labs, so WLP stands for White Labs yeast, is actually based out of here, San Diego, so we get them really fresh. So we have just a little bit of advantage when we're homebrewing, because we can go get a vial of very fresh yeast the day before we're going to brew and have really viable stuff that cleans up the beer really fast. So I'm lucky to live in a city that one of the world's main homebrewing yeasts is produced, and regular brewing, craft brewing yeast. Anyway, so the smell is all your whole Belgian gamut there. Let's get to it. 1 year in the making, Dark Passenger, 10% ABV, brewed by me. Here's to me. A lot of fizzy carbonation from that bottle conditioning right at the front of the palate. Mid palate, you get a little bit of sour grape, green grape tartness, almost like a raspberry, maybe a raspberry black cherry tartness in there. You get caramelized golden raisins. You get that. You even get a nectar kind of tangerine, sort of pomegranate kind of sweetness there. It's sweet and bitter at the same time. A lot of peppery anise clove notes on the finish. Really crisp, really clean, super drinkable for a 10% ABV. Not your typical quad in terms of you know, aesthetically. It's not your typical quad. This is real golden. Looks more like a, you know, a strong golden, or even, you know, a triple. But the profile, the smell profile on the nose, and the taste profile, all in all, really good job. This is one that we kind of went over an extract brew of this in a couple videos ago, but I added cinnamon to it, so it wasn't the exact recipe. But I'm going to do this one over, and I think I'm just going to add maybe a pound more of Belgian dark candy sugar. I used all light with this one, so it didn't change the color, and I think that's the only reason, because everything else in terms of grain was what I needed to do with this one. Soapy lacing on the side of the glass, just a really thin head on there. Usually Belgians don't have a big, you know, they don't have a frothy head on there or anything like that with their Belgian quads. Some alcohol feet sticking on the glass again, just lacing that doesn't, it's not really clingy, it's just soapy. It kind of gets on there and then it just goes back down and helps support the cap. I'm my own worst critic, so I am going to give this a B+, and I think I need to rebrew and age, and by the time the summer comes along, there's a couple of competitions I want to get into. I think I should rebrew this immediately. Put it in the bottle, let it sit 6 months, and then enter it in June. Because it's there, but I've been drinking, you know, quad is one of my favorite styles, and I've been drinking a lot of the Trappist style, and they're just a little bit more robust. Those monks just know what they're doing. I mean, all they do is eat, pray, and brew, you know. So I need to get there. It's not quite there yet. I need to get this to an A beer, and it's a B/B+. It's not quite there yet in my eyes. So, but hopefully on the next batch I'll go ahead and knock this thing out. This is the Dark Passenger. I'll read you the side, and this is something that I made up. It says, "Everyone has a dark passenger. It lurks beneath the murky depths of smiles and social conformity. It's mysterious, angry, and bitter, just like this beer. Have a sip, belt out a roar, and then calm down immediately. This isn't drama class, folks." I'm a smart ass. And on this side it says, "The Dark Passenger," and it's a description of the beer, "a quadruple Belgian strong dark ale, full body, dark plum notes with a creamy finish and sweet fig undertones. What's in this bottle is probably not that. Oh well, deal with it." And it's not exactly that. I mean, it's almost there. But yeah, I just want to bring that to you guys. Black Tuesday, 18%. I don't know if I want to do that to myself, but I really do want to taste that. I haven't tasted that yet. So that's it for Homebrew Wednesday. You're not going to see a whole lot of me coming in the coming months. We're probably gonna do once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks. So enjoy. If you guys have any questions, comments about brewing or any beers that you'd like me to review, you know, let me know. And I'd like to give a shout out to Rick, RJP50X or something like that, up in Reading. He just quit smoking and he's getting healthier. And shout out to him because I know how hard that is. I'm gonna sign out and get a little healthier myself. So, guys, enjoy your new year. And we'll see you soon with another beer review or a homebrew deal or just me hanging out somewhere. Alright, I'll see ya.